The LNER Gresley A4 must be one of the most recognisable steam locomotives in the UK, or maybe even the world. Helped of course by the famous 4468 Mallard that attained the world speed record for steam on the 3rd of July 1938. Driver J. Duddington and his fireman T. Bray nursed 4468 to a peak speed of 126 miles per hour and an average peak speed of 125. Beating the diesel contenders from around the world at that time, and forever moving into our railway history. I'm fortunate to have two models of the class, number 4484 Falcon, made by Hornby, arriving with me on Christmas Day 2010. She's presented in lovely LNER blue, with full-length streamlining covering most of the valve gear. She's a single chimney type. Just like in real life, I carefully serviced her, but was very upset to find one of the infamous Hornby double gears had split, so making the loco stutter and of course totally unsuitable for any kind of speed trials. Luckily for me, my good pal Sam from Sam's Trains had 3D printed me some replacement gears, and after a little running in, Falcon was ready. I also have a BR condition 60033 Seagull, made by Bachmann and arriving with me back in February 2001. I purchased her from the signal box in Kent for just £56. She is the older split chassis type, however she runs beautifully. The service of course checked her driving axles for any splits, but none were found thankfully. She's presented in BR condition with the lower streamlining correctly removed, allowing us to see all the valve gear. She is a double chimney. It makes a nice comparison to see the two side by side. Behind the locos will be a train of 7 LNER teaks, maybe not 100% correct, as special coaches were made for the original Silver Jubilee trains that were A4 hauled. The coaches are a mix of re-wheeled 1980s and 90s Hornbys. So, can we get these high-speed steam models to run at 100 miles per hour, giving us an idea of how impressive the locos were. Initially they will be warmed up as I gradually increase my Gagemaster Model D controller with switched smoothing capacitor box. This will give a speed boost and provide very smooth current for the motors. Then, using my video how to measure the scale speed of 00 scale model trains, I'll time the train over a 4-foot section marked by oil drums. To get 100 miles per hour, the trains will need to traverse that distance in a fraction over 2 seconds. Normally for me, an express train on my layout runs at a scale 50 or 60 miles an hour tops, so we're really going outside my comfort zone here. Will the train even stay on the track? Let's find out. The A4s were a development of Gresley's highly successful A3 class. The boiler pressure was increased from 220 psi to 250. The cylinders were decreased slightly in size so that the valve diameters could be increased to 9 inches. This produced very free steaming within the restrictions of the 3-cylinder design. Further refinements were added at a later date, including the double blast pipe exhaust and Westinghouse brake valves. So this is 52 miles an hour, so we've got to double that almost. This is 65. Seriously shifting now, 84. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is 104 miles an hour scale speed. So Seagull, the BR A4, now starts its warm-up run. Miles an hour. This pass will be at 73. Inching close, this will be 90. And this is 102. Look at her go. Question is, dare we push it to do the actual world speed record of 126? Well, we're maxed out on the controller and that is 120. Just showing you how incredibly fast the 126 was.